upon a time, there were three little aliens named Bork, Gork, and Nickowitz. Their mother felt it was time for them to find planets of their own, and as they left, she reminded them to stick together and to look out for the big bad robot who probably wanted to chew them up. The three little aliens traveled far and fast. Just past a bend, a big planet, swirling with dust, loomed into view. Bork spotted a shiny space rover zipping around its mountains and plains. "Awesome," he said. "I'm going to live in that."
Ma said stick together.
Called Nickowitz, but Bork had already zipped too far away to hear. Nickowitz and Gork traveled on. Nickowitz didn't like the looks of the next planet either.
Nowhere to breathe.
He gasped. "Picky, picky," Gork said. Then, just ahead, he spied a giant planet with huge golden rings around it. He jumped on a passing satellite and caught a ride on a ring.
Whee!
He squealed.
This is what I call home. We can't live on a ring that goes around in circles.
Yelled Nickowitz.
We'll get dizzy.
But Gork wasn't paying any attention. Now Nickowitz was all alone. He traveled deeper and deeper into space until he spotted a massive blue planet far out into the galaxy. Then 13 moons and refreshing breezes.
This faraway place is where I'll build mine home,
He said.
It will be safe from the big bad robot.
Nickowitz found everything he needed to make sturdy walls. He gathered stardust to keep his home bright and found solar panels to keep it warm. Then he grabbed a tall, shiny telescope.
This'll do for a chimney.
He said, though no one heard him. Rock by rock and row by row, Nickowitz built a perfect house. When he was finished, he sat down and locked the door. His house was not very zippy or cool, but it was very safe. And there was room enough for all three little aliens.
I hope they come to visit soon.
Said Nickowitz. Then, one galactic dawn, there was a rumbling in the universe.
3.8
It was the big bad robot. Bork was so busy on his swirly red planet that he couldn't hear the robot's call. He didn't feel its giant footsteps as it leapt from star to star. And he didn't see the robot until it was right in front of his rover.
Little alien,
The robot,
pull over, pull over. Not by the wheels of my trusty space rover.
cried Bork bravely,
Then I'll crack and smack and whack your house down.
meets the robot. And just like that, the robot cracked and smashed and whacked Bork's shiny rover into 100 pieces.
3.8 or eep.
As fast as the speed of sound, Bork jetted away, the robot close behind her. Just as the robot was about to eat her up, she spotted Gork's satellite house.
Gork, help me.
He cried. But Gork was having so much fun surfing on the rings of his giant planet that he didn't hear Bork's cries. He didn't see the robot chomping on comets and ripping open black holes until the big bad robot caught Gork's satellite in his huge metal claw.
Little alien,
It grinned.
come out of hiding. Not by the orbit of this ring I'm riding.
Cried Gork stoutly.
Then I will shatter and clatter and scatter your house down.
Grinned the robot, and before Gork could fly beneath the radar, that robot clattered and scattered and shattered Gork's satellite into 1,000 pieces.
3.8 or eep.
Gork barely escaped.
Over here.
Called Bork.
Stick together.
At the speed of light, Bork and Gork blasted out into space, with the big bad robot getting closer all the time.
Where can we hide?
Asked Gork.